hope you guys are doing great. Happy 4th of July. Today is the 4th of July. And I'm just going to do a little whip and chat. I feel a little chatty. I feel like I need to catch up on some stuff with you, as far as events, my vacation, etc., etc. But first, I want to thank some people for Ko-fis. Gina Beachy, thank you so much for the Ko-fi. And I have someone that wishes to remain anonymous, but if you're watching, thank you so much. That Ko-fi was not for the channel, it was for my vacation, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much, love you. And then I have a new member to the channel, Angie's Crafting with Diamonds. Thank you so much for joining my member family. I hope you're enjoying it. I've been trying to put out a little bit more than I have been. The most recent, I did share some stuff about my vacation with the members, and then the most recent was a video of the highlights of my vacation that I shared with the WIP members. Membership is 2 tiers. I have a $2 tier and a $5 tier. There are some differences. I share just a little bit more with WEPA, or I try to share just a little bit more with the WEPA members. But I treat everybody the same. Anyway, and you're probably wondering what this is. And before you get all bent out of shape, yes, I started a new one. I could not help myself, and I don't care. I am loving this. I just couldn't. I couldn't help myself. So this image reminds me of winter. So it will be my Christmas in July painting. Yes. Shh, shh. No digan nada. Don't say nothing, okay? Oh my goodness, I sound like my mother. I couldn't help myself. It's so pretty. And these fairy dust diamonds, let me show you. Well, first of all, let me show you the ABs. Let me shut this light off here. Hold on a second. Let me shut this light off. Look at these ABs. Look how pretty they are. Talk about fireworks. I love them. They've improved their ABs. Their ABs, the coating wasn't the best always. Especially in the squares, they weren't completely coated on the top. Sometimes you got the peak and that's it. But these are beautiful. Even though this is a round, and I guess round is probably easier to coat, but this is gorgeous. I love it, love it. But hold on, let me get these out of the way. I don't know if I'm going to capture the effect that these fairy dust diamonds have when laid onto a canvas, but I'm obsessed and I'm in love. Let me see. Oh no, should I turn off the flash? Where is the flash? Hold on a second. There it goes. Let me see. I think I need the flash. Those are the fairy dust, the white. They are so pretty. It's not a heavy sparkle. It's not working. I can't show you what I'm seeing. It's different than the AB. I would call it a gentle sparkle, if there is such a thing. It's so pretty, and there's so much of it in this diamond painting. And the violin is outlined in that iridescent diamond that I cannot capture the beauty of it on camera. It is so pretty. Let me see if I can show you. Now, I don't have a container to kit this up in. I don't. But I did have some of the lockables available. As a matter of fact, I have a whole side plus 2 available that I can keep these in, the drills in, until I have a container to kit it up in. So what I did was just cut out the number and laid it like that. So whatever one I'm using, I turn the label around to the back side, so I'll know that's the one I gotta put them back in, because a lot of these colors are very similar. But oh my god, so pretty. Here is, oh no, I gotta open it. And this is the thing I don't like about the lacquerables. I have trouble opening some of them sometimes, and it doesn't help that my fingers already hurt. Look how pretty those are. So this outlines the majority of the violin. I love how it looks. Oh my god, it's so pretty. So can you blame me for starting it? Can you, mi gente? I don't blame myself. I don't feel one bit guilty. Maybe when I throw it in the whip pile, I will. But right now, I don't feel guilty. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I couldn't help myself. I wanted to start it. I couldn't bear to put it away, and I didn't. I left it on my bed open. And last night, I looked at it, and I said, I could say, hold on. Let me start this shit. And I did. And it worked up so fast. I did like 2 sections minus some of this part of the violin last night. It worked up so fast, and I'm enjoying it, and I love it. This is gonna work up really fast as well. Maybe not while the whip and chat, because it's easier to not talk and drill than talk and drill. But let me get started with drilling, putting some drills down. That's what you might want to see. So bring out your project, no matter what it is, so you can listen to me chat, and whatever comes out of my mouth comes out of my mouth. And I can't promise you're gonna like it all. I don't know. We'll see. I'm in a mood. Some of it might be seasonal depression. Some of it might just be what's just things going on, what I have to come back to, and I can't explain it without getting into it. And it's personal, so it's not something that I want to share. But it's what's in my head right now. So I'm gonna try to push it to the back of my mind and talk about what I need to talk about. Okay, so another thing I wanted to mention was a new channel, pretty new channel. This person is a subscriber to many, joins a lot of events, supportive of a lot of us creators, and now has become a creator herself. Her name is Annette Frederick, and her channel name is The Lounge with Annette. So her channel is going to be a little bit of everything. It's not just concentrating on diamond painting. So she's gonna share some of her life, I guess her hobbies, her interests, maybe where she ate, maybe where she went, just life stuff plus diamond painting. So I will link her down below. Go check her out. Tell her I sent you, and give her some love. If you like the channel, you like what you see, subscribe. What else? 2 channels I don't think I've ever mentioned and I like, and one of them has become a member, Angie's Crafting with Diamonds, and then there's Diamonds for Linda. I like those 2 channels. I think if I were to like meet them in person, there would be people I would hang out with and and like to chill, have coffee, tea, whatever their thing is. I know Linda likes coffee, and so I like their channels. I'll link them down below. Go check them out. Same thing. Tell them I sent you. If you like what you see, subscribe to their channel. What else? What else? Like I said, my vacation. I did a vacation video, but I have shared it with my WIP members first. And it's gotten very few views. Not even a third of the members have seen it. So members, members, go see the video. I don't want to release it to the general public until more of you have seen it. That's what you're paying for. And I post on there. I'm trying to post more often. And it's for you. So go see it. Check it out. I think it came out good. But it's there. Go see it, and I'll to the rest of you, I will put it up in maybe another week or so. Give WIP members a chance to see it. Some people might be away on holiday. It is the July 4th weekend, so give people a chance to actually get on YouTube and see that it's there. What else? Events. Let me start drilling. Events. Christmas in July event has started. I have put up the post. It has the general rules on there, on the actual post in Diamond Moments and Craft group. And after I posted, I have not been back to check. Well, maybe once, and I saw there was quite a few posts already. Thank you for joining. And what it is you should be working on anything that is either a winter holiday themed Christmas, hence Christmas in July, or it could be just a winter theme, anything wintry, snow, snowmen, sledding, sitting by the fire on a snowy night, anything that has to do with winter, you can use. It can be a started picture. However, it shouldn't be more than 50% done. Okay, it would be more fair if it's at least less than 50% done. Mindy and I will be taking turns giving one prize each during the month, and then we will have how we always do, a live with a giveaway. Right now, currently, I can't think of what the giveaways are, but we always do it up. Then August starts the rude, crude, and nude, and for that I do have to start something new because none of my whips are neither rude nor crude nor nude nor dark. So I do have to start something new, and I'm thinking of starting a custom that I got some time ago from the Mean store. And I hope I remember to put the picture up, because in my last video I was supposed to put a picture up and I didn't. Sorry. And it's this picture right here. I purchased this image on Etsy and had it made into a custom, and I think it fits the bill. So I'll be working on that starting in August. And September is the next check along. I think it's number 8. What am I doing in October? I think October I am doing, oh my goodness, am I doing anything? Can you tell me? Year of the Whips is still on. Vivian and I plan to do a live the weekend after July 4th. So I don't know when this video is going up. I talk shit. I might throw it up as soon as I'm done with it. But yeah, we plan to go live to do the May and the June giveaway. And I also have to get together with Christopher to see when we're going to do our Romy giveaway. Maybe I'll just mishmash them both into one live, and Chris, Vivi, and I can go live together. If you're watching this, what do you think? And then we'll just do all the giveaways in one shot. And speaking of giveaways, I was very disturbed in a comment that I saw in a Facebook group. I'm not going to pinpoint which Facebook group. I'm not going to pinpoint which post it was, but the comment had something to do why the heck that particular event had so many more prizes than the roaming event. First of all, if you don't like what's being given away, you don't have to join. And if you're only joining for prizes, then you're missing the whole point of events, right? Some events are to celebrate an artist. Some events are to celebrate a specific theme, an event in history, etc., etc. And it's a way to come together and like-minded people do like-minded canvases, work on like-minded diamond paintings, and get to know each other and possibly make friends. And the added bonus is that there are always prizes. Most of the time, 99% of the time, there's at least one prize. Whether there's one prize or 100 prizes. Sometimes they're sponsored, sometimes they're not. And sometimes it's not about the prize for the people that are hosting it. It's about the event and the theme of the event. So if you are joining events just for the prize, that's on you. You're missing the point, and you should just keep your mouth shut. Just let me get it straight to the point. If this person watches me or not, keep your mouth shut, and just join what you want, okay? Because those type of negative attitudes and negative comments are not needed, okay? Got that off my chest. You know what? I had to do it because I wanted to comment on the comment. I wanted to comment. I did, and it wasn't gonna be nice. I was gonna be as respectful as I could, but it wasn't gonna be nice. It was gonna be snarky. Yes, it was. But you know what? I talked to Chris about it, and I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm not gonna, I'll leave it alone. It's not my group. It wasn't my event, so I just leave it alone. But this is my channel, and I felt the need that I had to say it. Anyway, some of you will probably know what the comment is because I already discussed it with one person, and they knew exactly what I was talking about because they seen it too. Anyway, moving on from that. Year of the Whips. Year of the Whips is going well. People are finishing things. I know I haven't been as active in any of my group events, or the groups that I host events. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I haven't been as active, and I really don't have an excuse. I just, social media and me I have a love-hate relationship. I feel it takes up a lot of time in one's day. There seems to be people just totally obsessed with it. When I was obsessed with it, I lost a lot of hours that I could have been diamond painting or doing some other craft, reading a book, catching up on TV series that I enjoy and haven't watched because my face is in the phone. Maybe a game I want to play. Maybe a phone call I want to make, catch up with somebody. It took a lot of time from me. A lot of hours were wasted scrolling, liking, commenting, posting, scrolling, liking, commenting, posting. Now they have videos everywhere, and you can get lost in the videos because I admit I like some of those videos. I have laughed at some of those videos. I love watching the animal videos and the children videos, the prank videos, and I can get lost in that, and I stay away from it because, I don't want to get lost in that. I don't want to waste hours just scrolling on social media. I really don't. So I avoid it. I sometimes forget about it, but I do have to go into it because of the events that I host, and I try to do it, but it's not as often as I should, and I apologize for that. I mentally lately, I just don't have the headspace for a lot of things. Whatever you want to call it, seasonal depression, or I don't know. I was discussing it with someone recently, as earlier as from yesterday and today. I get where when the weather's nice, I feel guilty if I don't go and do something, but I don't want to go and do anything. So I like it when it's nasty out. I do. I don't mean to laugh. I don't think it's funny. It bothers me, but I laugh at things. I just laugh at things because I don't think I was ever like that. In my younger years, I couldn't stay home. You couldn't catch me home. I hated staying home. I wanted to go out. I wanted to be everywhere and anywhere but home. Now, if I'm away from home for a long period of time, it depends on where I'm at. Like when I've been on vacation, I go with my family, and us. It stays within the family. You know, I enjoy their company and have fun with them, but it's different if I'm invited by family to, let's say, a barbecue at somebody's house that I don't really know, and the only person that I do know is the one that invited me. I pray for rain. I pray for a natural disaster so I don't have to deny the invitation that I already accepted and back out of it. And have a really good excuse not to go because I don't want to be around people I don't know. I'm uncomfortable around people I don't know. And the good weather brings situations that are going to be, those type of situations more often. But I really don't even know how to explain it without getting super personal. But I think I'm not the only person. There's others like me out there that probably can relate. And I had mentioned in my previous video that about taking a break from YouTube. It's not gonna be a long break, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe. And it's nothing that YouTube did. It's really not anything that YouTube did or or related to YouTube. I just need a break from stuff that I feel is a responsibility. As fun as YouTube can be, it can also be a responsibility because you feel like if you go a lot of days without putting up a video, people are going to wonder what's going on. And you owe it to the subscribers to have content. So sometimes I feel like I hadn't put up a video besides the Diamond Art Club unboxing. It had been like 13 days since I put up a video, but I went on vacation. And I'm doing this WIP chat just, so we can all catch up with each other. But my headspace, my heart, it's just, I really don't know how to explain it. And I didn't expect to go there. Anyway, we're gonna move on from that, okay? Forget all that happened. I'm just gonna move on from that. I know people can relate. It's hard to explain. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I know and I don't know. You know what I mean? It could be everything and nothing at all. But it puts me in a mind frame that I'm not wanting to do anything. Besides, with taking the break, I do have to go. I am planning to do the lives, to do the giveaways, and I do have a video that I can put up, and I have 2 budget-friendly videos that I need to do and put up because it's been a while that I've had these products. But aside from that, it's not going to be much the next month or so. Now I made it a month, right? Because I do have to do the giveaway lives, and then until I have to do my next live, and my next giveaway might not be a live. It might just be within the year of the WIP's group because I do the July giveaway, which I don't know what it is gonna be yet. I don't even know what May and June is gonna be. I know I'm gonna include gift cards there, but I don't know how to explain where my head is at. I really don't. I don't. Something going on in my personal life that I'm really quite confused and don't understand. and has me thinking not so good things. So that's where my mind is at. That's what my mind is on. And it's not something that I want to talk about. I think part of what's going on, only my nieces and my sister-in-law know, because when it started, I was around them and I vented to them and showed them, and they know. Um, but aside from that, it's not something that I really want to talk to anybody about, because it's not something that I normally talk to people about. I keep certain things personal because it's always best. So later down the road, people don't throw it in your face. But with that being said, I'm done with this number, with this symbol, and I'm gonna put it back, and I'm gonna move on from that, and talk about an event that I am super, super excited about, and it is the domestic violence event that I was asked and invited to host along with Kakisha Warren from Butterfly Kisses Customs, a store on Etsy that sells tumblers, t-shirts, with all kinds of t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts, sweatshirts. I haven't looked at the store in a minute. So I'm not sure what else might have been added, but she has some really wonderful tumblers and really great t-shirts. My t-shirt I have washed several times. It's still in great conditions. The letters on the t-shirt are still intact. They haven't cracked, they haven't peeled. And I wash and dry it. Okay. So yeah, I'm happy with that purchase. I'm happy with my tumbler purchases. They're beautiful. They keep my ice cold. Ice is ice all night long. And my coffee stays hot for a few hours. The colder it works longer than the hot, but with most tumblers that's how it is. But these do say these are what as advertised on her website. So I'll link that down below. So her and I are doing an event for domestic violence awareness, and this is going to include raffles, it's going to include auctions, it's going to include free giveaways. And let me tell you about Kakisha. She is freaking amazing. I don't know how she does it, but there are over 35 sponsors for this event already, and we're only in July, and the beginning of July at that. Let me get my next symbol. 519 is in the other one. Hold on, mi gente. I'm going to keep talking because you guys to know about this. Need a lot of this one. So this domestic violence event is in October. I'm like, what am I doing in October? Duh. Oh my God. The one I've been anticipating. Because of all the plans that Keisha has with the fundraising. It's going to be fundraising for a charity, a organization that helps out women that are victims of sexual abuse. But the awesome thing about it is her and I see none of the money. The money goes straight through to the organization. So it's like an app that's gonna be set up. There you go. You want to donate to this organization? You go. You donate. It goes straight to them. And I love that idea. She has so many wonderful ideas. There is a group. It's called Break the Silence, and I will link it down below. And it's for anyone who may have been touched by domestic violence, or has been a victim, or knows someone that has been a victim. We don't want you to join if things are going to trigger you, but there are warnings. There's going to be explicit stuff. People might tell their story. People might share pictures. We don't know. But this group is going to be a safe space for that type of dialogue. And you have to understand that. Domestic violence is not pretty. So discussions about it are not going to be pretty unless it's someone that has survived it and has done well and has moved on and has helped others. You know, that type of story is wonderful to hear, but we also are welcoming people that are currently going through it. Maybe you need somebody to hear you, to listen, just to listen and not tell you, give you a solution. Oh, leave, because sometimes it's not as easy to leave for some. And I'm not going to get into a whole thing about domestic violence. I've been touched by it in certain ways, either via a relative or through my own experiences. So, you know, I'll be talking about that as well. My cases may not be as serious as others might be, but it still falls under domestic violence. And so I'm really, really looking forward to this event. I'm looking forward to mingling with people and having conversation about this topic and help raise money to this wonderful organization that helps women that have experienced some type of sexual violence in their lives, whether by the hands of a partner, relative, a stranger, etc. So yeah, so keep that on your calendar, and we're keeping it purple. Okay, purple is the color for domestic violence. We are keeping it purple. And man, oh man, wait till you hear. That's not all. I mean, there are going to be diamond paintings related to this event that are just for this event. Um, I'm excited. I'm excited. While I was on vacation, I had some alone time up on the balcony. Keisha had reached out to me, so we talked on the phone for a couple of hours, and she told me everything that was going on, everything that she was planning, and I was just super excited. Super excited. So yeah, get out your purple diamond paintings. Keep it purple. That's all we ask, is that you keep it purple. I have several diamond paintings that have a lot of purple. I have Iris, I have Jolene, both by Michaelgelina. I have a couple of Hannahs. I have, there's a couple of wolf ones that I think would fit the subject. Yeah, or fit the theme of purple. I have quite a few, so I haven't made up my mind what I was going to work on for that month. I do have one diamond painting, and it is a female in the painting. Not that men don't suffer domestic violence. We encourage men to join us, even if you haven't and you just want to support, and just join us. Let's make this a really nice big event meant for help out, of course, to bring awareness to something that is difficult to talk about. So that's in October. That's what I'm doing in October. November, I'm doing a buddy drill with Vivian. I believe we picked out something that's her birthday month. I don't know if we're set on it, because we keep getting some of the same diamond paintings and we keep wanting to start those diamond paintings, or at least she's trying to enable me to start them. So are we totally set on the one that we're doing? I'm not sure. We might change. We might change our mind, because we have a lot of the same diamond painting. And what the plan was is to diamond paint the same diamond painting, and anyone who has the diamond painting is welcome to join as well. So as we get closer, we'll talk about it more, and let you know. And it's sort of similar like what Crafty ChefDiamond is doing. Laura, she's doing a diamond paint along with friends, and the theme is Disney. This is not the first one. They have it. I think they have it. It's a group of creators that do it, and they welcome anyone to join. And each time they have a different theme. And this month's theme is Disney. Yeah, I'll link that video down below. There's several creators that have joined. Anza, Real Men Craft 2, Vivian, Diamonds Around You. Um, I'm not sure who else, but there's quite a few. So yeah, that's something that you might want to look into. I think it's happening every month, and every month is a different theme. So yeah, I'll link Laura down below. And then you can check it out and see who else is joining her in that. Are there prizes? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think there are. It's just a buddy drill. It's like a buddy drill. Diamond painting amongst friends. Um, Vivian and I had planned to do that for her birthday month, and we kind of want to do maybe a Zoom kind of meeting while everyone works on their project. I think one would be cool to do if she's not doing anything particular around her birthday day, then we could do it on that day, and everybody get a cupcake and we sing happy birthday to her or some shit like that. But yeah, that would be fun. It's part of it's very not like me to want to do that, but as I get closer to the time, I'll be like freaking out about it because for that I should be on camera. I should show my face. I shouldn't be hiding it, right? And it's not hiding it. I don't like people looking at me and I can't see them. But in a Zoom meeting, it's different. I do them for work. They're called, we do them through Microsoft Teams, and sometimes it's some other shit that they do. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of even showing myself there, because sometimes in the meetings, it's not just people I'm used to. Sometimes there's added people that I don't know. And some of them don't show their face, but I'm required. I'm required, so I do it. Am I doing the right 519? Yes, I am. I thought I was doing the wrong drill. The wrong symbol. What else is there? I don't know. Maybe at the end of this video, I'll throw up some pictures of my vacation that you can see. Some of the foods that we ate, places that we went. It's a beach town, so there's a lot of restaurants. There's a couple of parks that you can go to. There's a lot of outdoor golfing. There's a lot of things to do. They've got the Ripley's, believe it or not. They have things like that. They have this Pirates of the Caribbean show in another place. All these different things to do. But it's a lot of restaurants. Yeah, and really good food. We've had very good luck as far as the food, except for we went to this steakhouse that we did go to the last time we were in Myrtle Beach, and we freaking loved it. They have these garlic rolls and this salad that's delicious, and the waitress kept bringing us more asking if we wanted more, but we didn't want to get all that full. But we did get a couple of rounds of bread and a couple of rounds of salad, and she offered more, and she was very attentive, kept filling the water glasses, refilling soda glasses. But this time, we didn't have that experience. My brother's food was cold, and the waitress didn't even ask us if we wanted coffee or dessert. She was nice and friendly, but I don't know. I felt a little rushed, I forgot I wanted coffee. I had talked about getting coffee beforehand, and just the feeling of like I was being rushed, I totally forgot. And since she didn't offer, I didn't remember. So the experience wasn't the same. My steak still was good. If you're a member, you saw the sizzle. I posted a little video for the members of the sizzling steak, and I posted the foods that we ate, desserts that were tried. I posted for them a view from the room and the balcony, and a video of the ocean and the waves and blah blah blah, etc., etc. So I'll share some of that in this video at the end. So when I say later, besos and all that shit, don't go. Keep watching, because I'll throw those up there at the end. Now, I love the South and I love Myrtle Beach. I would like to visit Georgia. I would like to visit North Carolina, um, Tennessee, places like that, because I just like the South. I love, love, love the South. And I would love to end up in the South in my old age. I don't want to be in New York. I don't want to go through winters here. Um, and I want I want peace and I want quiet. And not that I can't get it anywhere else, but the South has palm trees, you know, and I like the palm trees. Um, but this go around when we went, some of the things that we encountered, some of the attitudes, some of the disrespectful just behavior that we came across was a little bit disappointing. You get on the elevator, say good morning, you don't get a response back. And it took me back because in previous times we didn't really experience that. There might have been a person, maybe they didn't hear us, you know, but yeah, the rudeness that I experienced this time, I was like, wow. We went to this ice cream store called Kirk's. We love Kirk's ice cream. They have all the flavors, all the toppings. And it's a custom for us to go to Kirk's at least once. Usually we go to California Pizza and Kirk's is next door and we go to Kirk's. This time we just ate somewhere else and then we went to Kirk's. And there was the most humongous line like we never experienced. And it was around the counter to around where the seating area was to the door. So we got online. Line's moving pretty fast. They have about 5 or 6 people working. And I noticed this girl and she's looking at us and she's looking past us to some chairs on an empty table that we were standing by as we waited online. So it looked like she wanted the chairs, but I guess she thought we were going to mind read and just separate so she could get through without saying excuse me. And I noticed it and I'm like, she got to say excuse me. I'm not moving unless she says excuse me. Since we didn't separate and the line hadn't moved, she went somewhere else and got the extra chair she needed for her table. She bumps into my niece. She does say sorry, but then she comes, she's standing, I've noticed a little while later, she's standing again near us, looking at the same table that's still empty, looking like she needed another chair. And staring at us like we're supposed to move because she's staring at us. No, bitch, we are not moving. You have to say, excuse me. That's what you have to do. And I said so. I looked at my niece and I told my niece, do not move. She has to say excuse me. I'm not moving unless she says excuse me. And if she says excuse me, I will even help her get the chair. The people in front of us moved and she got her in. And she was able to get her chair without saying excuse me. But I was fussing enough that she can hear me and the people behind me can hear me. So then we move up a little bit. Now we're near the exit to where the bathrooms are. And this lady, she looked kind of like Paula Deen. She had that white hair and all that. My niece is in her way. But my niece is standing looking at me, so she kind of has her back to the lady and her side. And she doesn't have eyes on the side of her head or in the back of her head. And the lady's just standing there like willing my niece to move, but she won't freaking say, excuse me. What the fuck? She won't say excuse me. And I again voice, oh, she must think you have eyes on the side of your head. She needs to say excuse me. But she doesn't because now we have to move because the line is moving. And now I start fussing. And I start saying, and they say New Yorkers are rude. I'm from New York and I say, excuse me, thank you, please, yes, ma'am, whatever. I am courteous. And I'm born and raised here. And I don't even experience that here. I was like, wow, what is wrong with people saying, excuse me? What the fuck? Now, mind you, these same people might have been from other states. They don't necessarily have, are residents of Myrtle Beach. No, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be able to tell who's a resident, who's not. But I don't know. I just never experienced that type of stuff before, and it was kind of disappointing. It's not gonna mean that I don't want to go back. I love it there. I absolutely love it there. Aside from the negative, those little bit of negatives. Oh yeah, the store guy. The guy, there's a like a little store on the hotel property. And they sell things you might need, for the room, laundry detergent, soap, shampoo. They sell snacks, they sell souvenirs, little things like that. But the guy that runs it, you couldn't get a good morning out of him if you paid him. But the thing that I noticed is he wasn't like that with everyone. And that's what I found most disturbing. He grunted at my brother. I didn't even get a response when I said good morning. I didn't get a response from him. I got a look, and then he looked away and continued about his business. But when I got on the elevator there was a lady. I say good morning. She says nothing. Okay, B. So then on the next, a couple of floors down, the elevator door opens and there's two ladies standing there that look like her. And all of a sudden she's all mouth and friendly. Hey, there's room if you need to get on. And the ladies must have been waiting for somebody, and they said no. But that's when I looked at her like, oh, you have ears and a mouth. You can hear, you can speak. So as we're getting onto the first floor, she looks like she thought she was going to step out of the elevator first. No, bitch. I gave her my back, and I got off the elevator first. I felt, even though I didn't say anything to her, I felt good doing that. I gave you my back, bitch. You walk behind me. But aside from that, the experience is great. I love it there. I would like to see the surrounding states and visit those and see how that is, because it's just my vibe. I love it. I really love it. I would love to live by the ocean, but hurricanes are a thing. But when I'm sitting on a balcony hearing those waves, smelling that ocean, and it's not about the beach. I don't like sand. It's just about that sound, the smells, the peace, the quiet. I freaking love it. I can listen to the waves of the ocean all night long. And I'm not saying that option is out yet, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, mi gente. Anyway, this is a long ass video. It's gonna take me a year and a century to upload it and export it, upload it, and process, and blah 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 and blah blah blah. So anyway, thank you for joining me. You reached to this point, you rock. And you know what to do. Until my next video, take care of yourselves, be safe, and besos. Mwah. What about Dylan's stuff? You got Dylan's stuff when you take it? Hear that sizzle?